All right. We're here with Ghalta, Primal Hunger. What's neat about this is the more you play creatures, the cheaper this gets. So you can play a bunch of small things, and then they basically tap for mana, but they also add to the discount. So it basically discounts it by 2, right? That's pretty cool. And we have things like this, which untap your mana dork, so it kind of pays for itself. But then you get another mana because you can tap it again, and you get 2 for discount because the power of the creature you targeted. So it seems kind of adorable. I don't know if it'll ever work, but we're going to try, right? We have a pretty low curve here. Everything that's cheap and big, like Steel Leaf Champion, Yorvo, stuff like that. This replaces itself while also discounting it by 2 and then taps for 1. So there's a lot of ways to discount this, which is cool, right? This for 5 mana just straight up discounts it all the way down to 2. That's also cool. Nissa, obviously doubling your mana is great. This discounts it by, I think, 6. Like, there's a lot of ways to discount this, and that's pretty neat. Still have Ulamog in here because I do want to, win a game. No, it's just a good card, obviously. You could run more protection spells like Swiftfoot Boots and all that, but as long as your board doesn't get swept, you can maybe just cast Ghalta the next turn if it dies, right? If your board does get swept, you're probably never casting Ghalta again anyways, so I don't think that's where we want to be, really. We do have some random protection spells in here regardless, like Snake Skin Veil and stuff, but we'll see how that pans out. Fight rigging is pretty cool, right? 1/1 counters kind of work. What was the other neat card? Oh, this one. So you can make all of your lands, or some of your lands, 2/2s, and then you can tap them for mana, and then if they die, you get your lands back. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't use this, because turning your lands into creatures is very stupid. Like, it just doesn't... It never, ever pans out unless you're in like a slower format, like 4-player, or it's some kind of combo. It just doesn't pan out. Same with like Nissa. Sometimes you just plus it and you don't actually untap a land. Like, that's completely reasonable. I kind of wish people were more aware of that because they kind of kill their own lands for no reason. Same with this one. It's my least favorite ramp spell, but in this instance, it just taps for more than 1 mana when taking Ghalta into consideration, so it's here. I don't like this, probably my least favorite card in the entire deck, but it works here, so we're going to try it. Other than that, we have a bunch of card draw, all the typical stuff. I don't like Lair that much, but it is kind of nice when you can get it with Ulvenwald Hydra and have another use for all of your mana when Ghalta dies, and it's not too bad because the curve is so low that this coming in tapped, it really isn't a big deal where it normally is for me. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. We got past 600 subscribers. Thank you very much. Let's get to 700. Let's do it. 1,000 before New Year's. Yeah. Maybe I can scam them with this stupid thing. It's happened before. Or not. Or I just literally lost to the best card in your deck. Yep. Alright. Oh no, it's a Tolly. Alright, well they ramp better than us by like a lot, but that's fine. Because we have... Wait. Land is... I don't feel like thinking. If this doesn't work, we're dead anyways. So I play a land, I do this, I tap it, I untap. I almost have what I need to, like... Was this turn 4 Ghaltas, maybe? Something like that. Maybe turn 5? It also might not be good enough, just as is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so what if I did this? What if I did this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're 1 off? Oh, tragic. Oh, that's tragic. There's no way to... There's no 1 mana... Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. I can get 1 here, right? I think that works. At least Ghalta whiffs a lot. This kid, yeah. So if I play this, no, that's not enough. I need to tap, and then I have one. I go down 1 mana, but then I go up 2. That discounts Ghalta to 3. Okay, alright. I found it. I don't know if this is fast enough, though, actually, like, and in any way. I think I'm just dead. I can easily kill this Nissa. That's pretty nice. But yeah, it looks like I'm just dead anyways. If Ghalta, like, whiffs or something, I don't know. I don't think I'm beating this. Might as well keep casting spells. You. And you. I feel like I have more mana than I actually do. Which is kind of unfortunate. They can just take 12. Like, I can risk swinging at them, but then this is so much mana that the rest of their hand would probably just instantly win the game, so... They get Chandra and a Mana Dork. Okay. What Chandra? Oh, it's Koth. Alright. Equal to the number of mountains you control, which is currently 2. Alright, well that could be worse. Like, way worse. Atali is still going to kill me with, like, Infect pretty quickly here. Alright, swing like this here. Jeez. So I can get, I guess Lair of the Hydra as just, like, this next level of spooky scary for them. It's not really great, though. And I guess I'll just leave up this. What's nice is they can't activate Atali at instant speed, right? So, if they're not doing that, I don't really have to do anything. That's also not that scary. Okay, so you, and I just swing? Can't swing with the Hydra, which is really tragic. I mean, I guess I kind of can, but not really. What is this, 7? This is 13? Of course it is. Okay. And then I can see what's on top. Not good. This is not good either. What am I talking about? They took 5. I think the problem is Koth might... Not Koth. Atali can just roll into something problematic. I kind of just need them to play Atali and whiff. Okay, good sign. Very good sign. So far, I guess. Alright, they whiffed from my deck, and they whiffed on their deck. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, they didn't whiff, but, you know, they didn't get anything, like, super spicy. So, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 worth of toughness. That, I think I just won with that. That's hilarious. I think I actually just won with that card. Wow. So I go like this, not you. Well, geez. The math is for blockers is real right now. Oh, just turn them sideways. See what they do, I guess. Okay, so we got this block again, sure. This is 1, 2, was 7, 8, 9. So 13 in total. I'd prefer these be dead. And then... So they blocked here. They're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I won with giant growth. Wow. Oh, I won with giant growth. Yes. Oh, we won. Oh, that is so... I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I always win the first game I record. I don't know why. And it was with a card from Alpha. Oh, man. How interesting. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun 2 hours. Oh, jeez. Can't not have Dark Ritual, huh? All Davriel players have Dark Ritual in hand. It'd be fine if Davriel couldn't kill my Mana Dork, but that sets me back so far. It's like... It sets me back by 3, actually, because it's a 2-power Mana Dork. There's not any winning that one. This one has picked up in popularity, I have noticed. Alright, let's go get a very fragile land here. Alright. That's really all I got. I will actually... I'll swing. I'm not going to leave these up. I'll just swing. Yeah, I assume my opponent was just going to do this, so... This has Death Touch, which is absolutely atrocious for me. Let's actually play Nissa here. And then do... Oh, I can't untap a... Ugh! Oh, that sucks. Alright. I think I'm actually going to do this. What does this do? Uh-oh, there's a siren outside. Alright, let's see what they do here. I at least don't really care at all about this thing. Killing the champion doesn't matter when I have Nissa. Okay. There's no reason to play the card out of my hand, so I won't. They didn't actually see what it was. Desperation. I think we got there. Oh, wait, no, they can kill Ghalta. No, killing Ghalta is not nearly enough, actually. Nice. Okay, so we took out some random protection spells and things that didn't seem to be working, like Wilt, and we added some slightly mid-rangey stuff, maybe, for like intermediate time moments. I don't know. And more mana dorks, just to get on this faster. And let's see how that works. If there's nothing to eat with the ooze, it's actually really bad, so... Sand isn't as bad. I guess I'll get rid of that. Keep these. Fine. Alright, my opponent gets a win with mulligans for specific cards, and so do I. Yeah, it's been a long time since that's come up. I won't lie. Very, very long time. I I'm usually really keen on stuff like that. I did pass the judge test after all. I should know that. But again, it literally has been years. Trample Death Touch has been... Oh, this is... Really? I would always exile the Llanowar Elves here if I were my opponent. I would always do that. But they didn't. Not too upset with that one. Actually, no, I would. I would always exile the Llanowar Elves. Absolutely here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Not enough. Um, 11, 12? Think we got it? Alright, I've messed up the math so many times with Ghalta in untapping stuff. Okay, maybe I don't have to think. Maybe we don't think, chat. Maybe we don't think. We just windmill slam. And we don't think. We play dummy thick Nissa, and we make dumb big. If they don't kill this... No, I only have 3 forests, actually, so the ultimate's actually not great here. Okay. That's one of the best cards in their deck. I can blow it up, and I probably have to. Actually, I just have to blow it up. Otherwise, I kind of just lose the game, so let's do that. They get infinite mana with that. It's actually Omniscience, basically. Oh, come on. Don't you have it? Oh. What? Okay. I feel like that could have been utilized slightly more efficiently, but maybe not. Okay, so Pepperoom with the 8/8. I have no respect to Nissa's survival. It's not really relevant at this point. I guess I can also just untap this token anyways. For the old surprisey-wisey. Okay, well, this could be a game where they... No, there's not enough time. They don't have enough time to sack their whole board and also flip this. Because the sweep is so far out from the initial thing, they can't do that. So, it's fine. I'm not really interested in doing anything except plussing here. I could blow this up, but I don't really care to. I think this is just better. My opponent has to block anyways, so... That was your last card. Okay. Okay, this is good news. Kind of. Sure, I'll just pay for that, because I can. So they can recur their Pelucranos, but this time they won't have Swords to Plowshares. They won't have swords this time. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. We did it! We did it! Yay! We did it! Look at that. Okay, if I was gonna win, maybe this is what does it. But what we need to avoid is Mox, Amber. And I also need to avoid other things. That Hydra was an incredibly good draw. There are so few cards in my deck that, like, don't make me instantly lose. So, it's kind of hard to have everything I need. I don't really know why this is in their deck. That's odd. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, now I guess I know. Great. So Gigantosaurus stops the board forever. And then, from here I can, like, just bank on Hydra being a reach blocker, so I have enough time to never die. Assuming my opponent doesn't have, like, a protection spell or something. That is not great here, so play this. Play this. This. Swing for 10. This is how I win. I mean, this is how I win. So. Damn you, Gigantosaurus. Why don't you have trample? It wouldn't even be that crazy if it had trample, in my opinion. Maybe it would, I don't know. So we need to avoid the protection spells, all like the 1 mana protection things. The other ones aren't as big of a deal, but those ones are obviously a big deal. So the indestructibles are annoying, but they don't just like win the game. So all right, looks like they didn't immediately have one. All right, this will save me from dying in the sky, maybe, sort of, kind of. Who knows? Yep, just pay for that. Get Lair of the Hydra as another threat. Especially when they're getting kind of low. Although this is only a 5/5, not exciting. I could just block with the Grazer. Who cares, right? It's not like they're going to one-shot me anyways. I think we got there. I don't know. I don't know how Feather wins unless it's like absolutely blasting, right? So we just block here. Take 5. Or they just turn that into a... Wait, what? Why didn't they target my creatures with the... I'm confused. Okay, well, I guess I'll play this and see how my opponent treats my attack. Oh, it has to target your creatures, otherwise it doesn't do anything. I see. Sure. Yeah. For the love of God. Stop having cards. Stop doing feather things, please. Okay, good. Alright, we are in a very good position now. It's hard to just die in one hit. Actually, might not be possible. And there's not much they can do here. So Feather is target... Yeah, you control. So they can't use the Ascension to spam kill my cards or anything. No attack. This was a really good draw. Another... Yep, nice. That Proctor made me spend 6 mana that game too, but it's just not enough, right? Like, at this point, my opponent has to dump this into my cards, and I do get a semi-relevant 4/4 flyer when they do that. Yeah, we beat Feather. That's crazy. So far, kind of nothing. I have one with Bard hands, but I don't think this is one of them. Okay, we can get rid of... Oh, gee, this one? Fine. Maybe I should have got rid of this one. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, on the play with a Mana Dork. Mana Rock, right? Excuse me. You know what I mean. I wonder what my opponent could have. Interesting. Wow, no way. No way. No way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can play Hydra next turn, which is actually quite useful. I can get Castle Garenbrig to discount this more. I already have Layer 2, which is nice. Circuit Mender? Oh, it's adorable. I don't imagine this is going to resolve, though, given what I'm... Oh, it did. Wow. Color me surprised. Seemed like they deliberately tapped, but alright. Like they cracked the Fabled Passage when they didn't have to play this. Oh no, one of my lands, kinda. What? Am confused. Okay. I'm very confused. Guess I'll get, I'm not going to get Besage and play this, I guess? Doesn't really do much other than just casting it. So this is not very exciting, but it's better than the alternative. It's also something my opponent will have to deal with at some point if they don't kill me beforehand. 4, 5, 6, 7. Stats for 2, right? Yeah. They did not bounce my creature this time. Okay. Sure. I like what my opponent's doing. It's giving me time. It's giving me a whole bunch of time. I love it. I'm not really confident or convinced I should play Ghalta, so I won't. The attack is kind of free. I imagine there's like ninja cards or something? Ninjutsu? There are not many ninjutsu cards in the game though, so... Alright, so they can flicker one of these, which is kind of annoying, but... This doesn't stop Ulamog from, you know, being... existing. Alright, so what do we Ulamog? I guess Thassa and something random. This thing, so they stop flickering it. I don't really care about Baron. Like, at all. Alright, we're going to end another game with just random untaps in my hand. That might not have any relevance. What is our answer to Ulamog, I wonder? Okay, they're going to pacify it with their commander. Okay. Uh-oh. I'd like it if they didn't use that right now. Looks like they're not. I will probably try to kill their commander, though. Makes the most sense to me. Yeah, I don't think there's an alternative. I'll just do this. So I killed that and their commander. And then I guess I do this. I can just recast this, so yeah, this doesn't actually do anything. Oh, it feels like I'm playing Zakama. I love it. Just recast it. Oh, that was a really good draw, too. Yeah, let's play this and then pass. That was a good draw, I won't lie. Alright, what does blue-black do that isn't a sweeper? I guess extra turns would be a problem here, which are possible, right? They are finding the perfect card right now. River's Rebuke, I don't even know if I like that. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible. This is not stuff good. Alright, so this goes to my hand. They're also not dead to Lair of the Hydra, obviously. Tragic. Okay, so you... Alright, always this. Yeah, I'm not going to get tribute value this turn. Kind of sad, but I'm not playing, I'm not playing this Hydra. Play you. And play you? Do we play Ghalta right now? What am I talking about? Okay. River's Rebuke gives them their Wishclaw Talisman back, is why it's like kind of cute, right? I guess they can Wishclaw for like a Snapcaster and do it again, or just have Snapcaster. Do it that way. But again, this isn't just winning the game for my opponent or anything. It is kind of annoying, though. Oh, no. Alright, so do I just Windmill Slam Ulamog? Nah, we can have it later. I'm kind of comfortable just doing this again. Alright. So be it. And then they have 1, 2, 3. They can easily find a board wipe. Like, super easy. Looks like they will. Or find some kind of way to bounce the board again. Cyclonic Rift could do it. Yeah. There are things here that sweep the board. I assume it's like Crux of Fate or something. It could be an extra turn, but it's probably like a Crux of Fate or the Blood in the Snow or whatever it's called. Makes sense to me. But all of this is desperation and doesn't just inherently like win the game. So we're fine. We're big chillin'. I could take out the Field of Ruin, but I'll just take the castle. I'm never really going to give him this talisman back, probably. Unless I really just find something that's just profoundly good, right? Like regrowth for Ulamog or something like that's fine. Thief of Sanity? What are you doing? Well, fortunately my deck is full of really not good stuff, so it's not really doing anything. What do you have, Spell Pierce? Oh, that's adorable. Attacking my opponent's mana doesn't really add up to me either. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so we're spamming massive tokens. My opponent has already cast sweepers and bounce spells. They will get no help from my deck with the Thief of Sanity. Not really. I mean, there are some cards, but like not really. Not really. Oh, they can plus twice. They can plus twice. I like it because they bounce the Thief. Opponent's deck is firing off. Pretty cool. Alright, they got Beast Whisper. That actually is somewhat useful, but not, like, crazy. Could obviously have been far worse. Could have been way worse for us. Alright, well, that was kind of bad. I have no way to stop this from attacking, and now I lost my token generator. What would I tutor right now if I could tutor for something? Because I can, I just don't know what I would do. I feel like in this moment, I should tutor for something. Just feels really stupid. Alright, nope. Convince myself it's dumb. See, we'll just draw good cards instead. But yeah, no reach, no way to stop this thief. And pass. I guess I could swing with this. What does that actually do? No, I can't make it large enough to actually do anything relevant. They have a pseudo card draw engine, though, with my deck. It's kind of annoying. They didn't take Goreclaw. What's better than Goreclaw? Wait, they didn't plus that. Oh, I swear if it's an extra turn, I'm going to be so depressed. Okay, they found a way to now blow up the talisman, so neither of us get it, I guess. Oh, they don't kill the... Really? What? Really? Okay. Fine. This is actually kind of fine. Because if this ever goes away, I just draw a card anyways. I like that. Let's put it, here? Right? Yeah. That way if Ghalta ever dies, I get another one. I can push a bunch of damage face, too. So I could go like this, and then like that. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Okay, well, I'm going to put it to the command zone because I don't want to deal with that. Alright, we got rid of the Beast Whisperer, which is really nice. My opponent can now cast Memory, which is not very nice, but also not too big of a deal for us. I can just dump this Heroic Intervention in response to it, too. So say if they wanted to target my stuff with Kaito, they can't. They have to cast this first if they want to keep it before Memory, which seems very easy. Opponent has more mana than I do, jeez. Jeez. Okay, so we cast this in response. And then I guess I cast this for no reason. Actually, no, we'll leave. It just gives me more mana for the turn if I just don't do that, so. Because I can find something else to cast or whatever. Alright. So now my opponent needs a board wipe, but it can't be one that blows up stuff because they're all indestructible to the end of the turn. And River's Rebuke is exiled, so they have to play like River of Tears or something. It looks like we might not have gotten it. Okay, yeah. They can have removal on my turn, right? So this isn't the end of the world. I didn't redraw Heroic Intervention or anything. Thassa's Oracle, that's a strange one to see in Commander. I don't really ever see this, actually. Cool. I guess they looked at 7, they drew 2 more off of this, and they never found anything. They didn't find anything that dealt with this board. Here are my closing thoughts. I think this is kind of alright. I think it's like dead middle. Once you get Ghalta going, it's kind of like Zakama, right? You cast Zakama, you untap all your lands, they kill it, you just recast it. It's kind of like that. The discount is far more aggressive than like Zakama untapping lands, because you can amass a board state and then just have this always cost 2, right? It can die like 3 times and still cost 2 if they're not dealing with your board. I will say, if you ever get hit by like a sweeper, you're probably totally done, because you don't come back, especially if Ghalta's already been cast, because you've lost all of your power and toughness in play, or mainly your power, so you don't have any discount here. You got to rebuild, but you're not amassing cards like crazy outside of like, you know, having hedge in play or something like that, or big creatures for your tribute. Like, it's just not, you're not really coming back. Some decks can, but this really doesn't seem like it's one of them. I don't even really have any fast haste like Questing Beast or Vorinclex to just like blast them through a removal or a sweeper, other than Lair, which can come up sometimes, right? That is actually somewhat relevant. I really did like Hydra. It is just something that gets larger and larger, and it can always find me the other Hydra, which in turn is very good. That's why I had Primeval Titan in here initially, but Primeval Titan isn't really as good as something that could be much larger than a 6/6. Pulling lands out repeatedly wasn't that great. Also, the reach was pretty good. Like, reach against some kind of flying opponents is somewhat relevant, so it's debatable which one's better. I know Primeval Titan's actually banned in Commander, and this isn't, so that says something. But for the context of what you're getting, right, I think I like this. Romano Green here, we're not like 5-color, getting 2 insanely powerful lands like Field of the Dead or something. So, yeah. Emergence sequences, you're just running this, right? Like, you're all in. Let's just be real. You're all in on this. So you play cards that help you do that, and that's it. If you get hit by a sweeper and the game is over because of that, you just move on to the next game. If you're playing against Atali and they play the same exact kind of deck you are with slightly better cards because they have access to red, so like a Braid and some removal for your Mana Dorks or something like that, You just better hope they whiff on a Tolly and never activate it. And then you can just swing with Ghalta and kill them. You better be on the play with a 1-drop. Otherwise, a Tolly will probably clown you. You could run maybe slightly more mid-rangey style stuff, maybe, right? Maybe. But the more you do that, the more you take away from Ghalta. The counter to that would be the mid-rangey sized things discount Ghalta, right? You're just drawing less of your very fast Ghalta draw. You're just less mana dorks to very quickly get Ghalta because you're diluting your deck with like 5-mana 6/6s, which again they discount by 6, which is massive. But you took the turn to play this. Like it costs 5. You have to actually play it. It has to survive. And then it has to go back to you with all your mana dorks, and then you cast Ghalta. It's like, at that point, it kind of gives me win more vibes, and you're not really ever wanting to be there. Your commander should never be a win more card, right? Unless your deck is like absolutely insane and has something to do outside of your commander, and it's like plan B. But that's not really what we're doing. Ghalta is definitely our plan A, so I didn't really try for a bunch of mid-rangey weird stuff, except guys Gigantosaurus, because I mean look at it, it's like Ghalta's baby brother, right? You play this on 5 and then suddenly this costs 2. Oh, it's great. Any excuse to play this card, I will do it. But yep, that's about it. I did like it though. It is cool. It can go very long, right? It can go a long game, so I had that going for it. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this Ghalta list. Like, comment, and do be subscribing. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.